And we are live, guys. Welcome to another live stream from the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. Today we are discussing confrontation, masculine confrontation, and you need to understand how that works. What is it to confront something? What is it to be a part of a masculine confrontation? It is crucial to know the difference between rational, logical thinking and irrational thinking. Okay? Irrational means the opposite, right? The opposite of rational. Masculinity has everything to do with rationality and logic. Femininity has to do with emotions and being irrational. So when you begin to understand this, I'm not talking about a masculine confrontation at the bar. Okay, like a lot of guys maybe have been through or they've noticed people being through. So, because that would be feminine. The guys who are fighting at the bar or on the street on a Friday night or whatever it is, those guys are filled with emotions. And they're confronting other guys, but guess what? Those guys are also feminine. Because there's a lot of emotions going on there. Now, obviously, are you, when you're defending your wife and children, etc., from someone who tries to do something to you, then there's going to be emotions there as well. But I'm just saying that at that moment in time, you're not allowing your emotions to control you and then you surrendering to those emotions. It is your emotions that are surrendering to your rationality and logic. Masculinity causes emotion to submit. Femininity submits to emotion. There's a very big difference. So whenever a woman starts yapping at you or yelling at you in the future, you got to understand that if you allow her emotions to win, then you've surrendered to emotion. If your kids are nagging you about something and then you finally at the end says because you just want them to go away, okay, fine, you've now surrendered to emotion. Now, is there a time for you to do that? A very small, minute minority of the time should you ever surrender to emotion, but then it needs to have passed the rationality and the logical test, if that makes sense. What I'm talking about when it comes to masculine confrontation, I'm talking about, for example, when your mother wants you to go to college and you don't want to go to college. What do? What would be the rational and logical thing to do? Is it to say, okay, Mom, I'll go to college because I want to still live at home and save money and blah, blah, blah? No, that would be surrendering to emotion. So if you're going to allow emotion to submit and surrender to you, then you've got to learn to stand up for yourself. You literally have to state what you want, this is what I will do, and then stick to it. Stand for it. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything and anything. So you got to understand how that works in terms of confronting. When you're confronting others, and obviously I'm not talking about fighting and those issues because we've already established that that's femininity. I'm talking about simply standing up for yourself or standing up for whatever it is that you want. When you're doing that, you become a little bit stronger every single time. Because you notice how other people are reacting to you standing up for yourself, and you're noticing that actually nothing bad really happened from you standing up for yourself. For you actually stating what it is that you desire and then allowing other people to make their decision whether they're going to follow you or submit to your will or not. And if they don't submit to your will, obviously we don't force anyone to do anything they don't want to do, but we state it and then we let them decide themselves, right? And we simply continue to stand for what we said. That would be integrity. That would be according to what you are trying to establish. Another one is, for example, when your friends wants to drink alcohol with you, right? A confrontation would be you not caring what they think and you saying, I don't drink alcohol. That takes courage. That takes you standing up for something. It's masculine confrontation and you not caring what they think and you basically, you doing you, right? Another one is your alarm clock in the morning. Are you confronting the fact that you need to get up right away when the alarm goes off, or are you going to lay there and snooze and push the snooze button again and again and again and again and again? You got to confront the action that needs to be taken, and that's masculine confrontation, because it's you rationally and logically causing emotion to submit to you instead of you submitting to the emotion. Another one is asking for a job. That's confronting someone, because you might get rejected. It's not like you're confronting them, really. You're confronting yourself. You're confronting your fears. You're confronting your, what are people going to say, or what's going to happen if I do this and that and the other. This is how you become more and more masculine continuously on a daily basis, is by you confronting yourself, you confronting your fears, and you standing up for yourself and for what you believe in, and then sticking to it, not caring what other people are going to do. You don't want to have the herd mentality. You want to be the leader of the pack. That's what masculinity does. It leads. It's leadership. It's power. And if you're ever going to get to that level, you have to stand for something. Confront yourself. And I'm going to end with this quote. Do what needs to get done, when it needs to get done, whether you like it or not. And whether you like it or not basically stands for submitting. It basically means that you should never ever submit to emotion unless you have rationally and logically passed the test of rationality and logic, if that makes sense. You need to stand strong, be a man, be masculine. I'm fired up for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.